Skip.
Well,
That's you. Oh, that's all the time y'all beat us.
Good camera.
Do something real quick.
Do what?
You have to
Do what?
go on YouTube.
It is on YouTube. Come on, why you gotta keep doing that?
Oh, you gotta pause it.
We'll be bringing you an Andy. What? That's right, T.A. You and I both, maybe after the broadcast, you and I can swing over there for a bite. And after so many finals runs starting in 2015, Brent, is it natural for a team like the Cavaliers to wear down a bit?
Well, they do have some guys that have played a lot of years in the NBA, so that's a natural cause and effect. But these guys were the defending champs last year, won 51 games, took a couple months off on the defensive end, and then flipped the switch in the playoffs, no doubt about it. Came together and played extremely well through their run in the Eastern Conference.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters at the 2 and the 3. Pachulia is out there with West, and it's Evans in at the point guard position. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw lead. And the Warriors do a lot of things at a high level, but perhaps the most pleasing to the eye is their ball movement, Brent. The entire roster is unselfish, and they love to make that extra pass.
When you think about how much they are divergent from what the NBA has always been known for, pick and roll basketball, isolation plays, driving to the basket, they actually are dead last in a lot of those categories and end up moving the ball, moving themselves, and finding tremendous shots for each and every individual that's on the floor. Think about last year alone, Kevin, averaging 30 assists a game. That's some beautiful basketball.
Outside Gordon. And there's the feed to Korver. Back to Gordon. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnover.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
Good on the three-point shot.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
Little punch, counter punch action. Neither side clinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
Connects from three-point range.
They can't miss. 4 for 4, warming up the burner.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans.
Well, the defender did all the right things to try and affect the shot, but that's Kevin Durant. Too much length and quickness on the handle.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here on free throw coming up.
Such astounding shooting right now from him. He is untouchable from the perimeter. What a performance.
The Cavaliers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the call will go against the Prodigy. That's his first foul.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Evans. The quick look, no good that time.
Tristan Thompson, more of a center's game in a 6'9" frame, especially with the way small ball has gone. He has the ability to hold his own down on the inside. That combination of long arms, strength, the quick jumping, and the willpower to dominate, that's what Tristan Thompson on the map.
And the Warriors miss again.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he wanted to make.
Come on, what are you down by 6? Throwing up stupid shots.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Right side, Gordon.
Wide open. Anybody?
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And for Thompson, the downside to playing him at center is he is not.
When you sit in the paint, that's what they do.
He does have good mobility in the pick and roll, Kevin, and he covers the smaller men on the switches. But you're right, as soon as you get around the rim, sometimes Tristan Thompson is not able to get vertical and challenge some shots out there.
Oh, here's Gordon. 15 points in the game. Just 3 to shoot. From the arc. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
You better start making shots before I get hot. No. Afterburn.
James against Durant.
Miss.
Good on the triple. Durant's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors.
I think he just wakes up shooting threes. Durant always the opportunist from out there.
Porter kicks to Gordon. And it's sent back by West. There's the triple. And again, it's good. Durant with a 3. Durant's got 9 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And there's the whistle. That goes on fire. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gordon.
Fire inside of KD, wanting to be his best in every phase of the game, including the defensive end.
Evans with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Another 3 for Golden State.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Cavaliers trailing. And the Cavs' big 3 completed with the trade of #1 overall pick Andrew Wiggins to Minnesota for Kevin Love. Brent, if they had to do it all over again, do you still think they make that trade?
Absolutely, Kevin. They brought a championship to Cleveland, a drought of 54 years, and Kevin Love was a big reason why they got to the top of the mountain. So I would absolutely make that trade.
On deep, Evans. Another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
Here's Gordon. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. 17 points in the game.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going
Stop
in.
shooting from all the way out. What's wrong with you?
Cleveland's gone 3 or 4.
Stop doing that.
In the first
That's
quarter.
why you're going to lose.
From long range.
You haven't learned your lesson. Wide open.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And on the bucket, Gordon's got 19 points.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Well, he's also crafty with how he approaches it. Right there, he uses just the right move to lay it in.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around.
What?
The threes, Carolina.
Here's Evans. He's got 11. On deep.
Stop shooting out here. What is wrong with you?
Missed half of his 8 shots.
Stop doing that. That's all right. I'm about to turn the afterburn on you. Oh, should I step back?
Outside Gordon.
Money to end the quarter there with the triple.
He felt like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
We come back right after this.
Like time was winding down, saw the opening, nailed the shot.
You better come over on this up, man.
Oh, get from me.
You worrying about people looking at your video, but they saying you gonna lose. Again.
We got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
They're getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense.
That was my ball.
Cavaliers leading. And Brent, something you have to praise Kerr for last season. He did an excellent job of bringing all that talent together and getting them on the same page. Not very easy with star players and big names.
Stop shooting from back there.
With the rotation a little bit, and he had to also make sure the guys had confidence in their abilities. Steve was able to do that. The interesting part
put on an afterburn.
all of that is that there were a lot of games that Steve was not there for. That kind of leadership, that kind of message to be sustained in the absence of your head coach. That should tell you all you need to know about just how solid the ground is for the Golden State Warriors.
Korver and LeBron are the wings. Channing tryout with Tristan Thompson. And it's Gordon in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Jacks up a 3. And there's West. That good on the assist by Durant. 6 points for David West.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the basket by Gordon.
And another momentum shift. These teams going back and forth all night.
Yeah, which team's going to find some consistency first? Neither one can pull away.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Fry, that's for 2. And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Thompson with it. Now defended by Korver. Fades away. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
The Cavaliers trail by 3 to the right side. Fry dishes to Thompson. Evans, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 18 points for Flash.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual attempt.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And Brett, when some guys stand at home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tackle to fire up over their teammates?
I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly, anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down and fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing. Watch a little guy get up in the air, somebody underneath him and throw it down. That gets everybody off the bench.
Take everything you can get
So
right now.
unexpected, right? That's a great point. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And he's been hitting from out there. Defensively, you're going to have to change some things up.
The classic catch-22 guy right here. If you key in on him, you're going to open up other opportunities for his teammates to have good looks.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 18-4 run. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Fry with the ball. West is there. And here is Fry. Thompson up top. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-4 run. From deep, Evans, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Gordon inside, covered by Evans, and they double up Gordon, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
From deep, Evans, good on the 3-point shot. Evans has got 29.
Well, Tyronn Lue's still pretty much new to the coaching ranks with a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers. Played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington. We've seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
Korver with it, goes up against Pachulia, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Warriors leading by 16. And Brent, you talk about Cavs coach Tyronn Lue. Having played with those greats, he knows how to win.
Well, he's never been intimidated by any player that he's suited up with, and certainly relished any of the opportunities to make contributions as a member of the teams that he played for. So he recognizes all those things, and I think he also recognizes the tremendous opportunity in front of him to coach one of the game's all-time greats in LeBron James.
Mark down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
Warrior shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. By inside, West on him. And there's the 3-second violation.
And becoming impatient, that's not how you're going to catch up.
Yeah, that's a painful mistake there. All you can do is just shake that one off and try your best to move on to the next play.
But I mean, air shot.
Here's that taste. He has 29. From outside the arc, another 3 for Golden State.
And you got to like what they're doing offensively. They're executing at a high rate and starting to pile it on.
Yeah, we're sitting here midway through the game now, and we're starting to see them take more and more control. They're very confident in what they're doing.
And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Wait, hold on. No, I didn't. The buzzer. The buzzer beat.
I beat it.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, if they decided to take another look at it, I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got it.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to... And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome
Show.
back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it. Basket after basket, and they played stingy defense. Now they've got a halftime lead that's going to be very difficult to erase. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, their three-point shooting has told the tale here tonight, fellas. They've been lights out from behind the arc. Whether it's coming off a high screen or pulling off the dribble, it seems like whatever they're doing is going correct. There's not a lot you can do when a team's got this hot from downtown.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Perfect film.
Put it in a place.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
And let's see what the defense counters with to try.
The Cavaliers trail by 19. Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that...
That's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Excellent work by the talented people in our production front as well.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Another three for Golden State.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
That bucket in no time at all. 34 points for the Prodigy.
And that's from beyond right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the three-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
No, don't let me get anything. I'm telling you, you don't want to let me do anything. I got tricks up my sleeve.
Launches it. And another three for Cleveland.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
And Channing Frye gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. For three, another three for Golden State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
On the wing, Gordon. Shoots the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gordon's got 40 points.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Evans, good.
This is great to see him take over in stretches like this, coming alive at just the right time.
Outside Gordon. Another three for Cleveland.
You really got to tip the cap to him today, even if they end up losing this game.
Thompson for three. The long distance three is buried. Thompson's got 8 points.
Sweet touch on the three there. Thompson is a dead-eye threat from long distance.
Oh, you just watch the way that Klay Thompson shoots, and you're surprised when the ball doesn't go in.
I mean, one thing with Klay, too, in his shot, he believes it's always going to go in. More importantly, so does his teammates. And he's got that shooter's mentality where he just will continue to trust in his mechanics. And I don't think he gets enough credit for just how hard he works to maintain that shot.
And here's Evans outside. What? An intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that.
They gave you 3 points
Maybe
for it.
there's some bad blood between those two.
They gave you 3 points for it. Why did they give you a free throw? That's cheating, yo. That's cheating.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Right there,
he keeps finding great shots out there. The opportunities are turning up roses.
Gordon with three. And another three for Cleveland.
They're able to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on a three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And they go to the intentional foul. The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one falls for Evans. Ray, you played for 6 different teams. What does it feel like to have to go in and prove yourself to a whole new group of teammates and coaches, a new fan base, all of it?
I think those situations can all change dramatically, Kevin. If you're in the league for 5 or 6 years, there's a good understanding that you're there for a reason. You're just shifting addresses and cities at that point. And I think guys have an understanding and respect for what you bring to the table because they know your game will travel.
The free throw drops
How
for Pachulia.
You make that?
When a team signs Pachulia, they're getting a solid center, Brett, but they're also getting an enforcer for their team.
Well, there are a lot of players in the NBA, Kevin, at the center position who are unwilling to accept maybe what the modern day center has to do, especially a guy that doesn't have a tremendous amount of skill. That is set screens, go out and rebound, and be an enforcer. It's exactly what Pachulia provided for the Warriors in his
You might actually win this game. You might.
This guy is unreal.
You might actually win this game.
What a show.
For three, Gordon brings it from beyond the arc. Gordon's got 55.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
And this Cavs payroll last season, I mean, the highest in NBA history with luxury tax penalties in the tens of millions. And we saw some friction as they looked to control salary, and LeBron pushed them to add more talent.
Launches a three. Another three for Cleveland.
Now, he has single-handedly helped them carve into this lead thanks to the scoring in the court.
And they go to the intentional foul. And the Cavaliers were able to add some key veteran help at the trade deadline.
Yeah, some key contributors they were able to get off of waivers as well. That's how the rich get richer. But with LeBron talking about the team being top-heavy, they needed to add some depth.
Billy's the long-range jumper.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had
I got 4.
efficient offensive performance.
No doubt without these contributions, they need a much deeper hole in this one, no question.
Oh, man.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
To turn things on and just put teams away is remarkable. They hit a switch, the defense causes some turnovers, and in the blink of an eye, 10, 12, 15 points, and you're down big.
And that burst of scoring and intensity with the Warriors. You know, Brent, sometimes it feels like they only need to play 6 to 10 good minutes of basketball to win a game.
Yeah, sometimes that's all they do, Kevin, and then they let the defense take over. And I think that that's what's most amazing about this Warriors roster. It's relentless, but it's relentless on both ends.
10-point game ball to you. Come on. You need to tighten it up. What are you doing?
And if you're not sharp yourself on the offensive end, the Warriors are just too good down there.
Yeah, as hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball.
Step right here,
and get out of the
right.
way.
Nobody wide open. Seven wide open. That's wide.
Today you expect in terms of shooting the basketball, he can bring them right back into this game.
And that's an intentional foul. The Warriors have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And when you watch the Warriors, one thing that just jumps out is their passing. Everyone on this team, they allow the ball to dictate where it goes. It's just unselfish football. That's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Warriors leading by 9 for 3, Durant. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish it could say why.
It's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And both free throws good for West. There's 25 seconds left in the third. There's the triple. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Another foul for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
For 3, Gordon. It's good from long range.
Punch, counter punch action, neither side.
No!
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
And free throw good from Evans. And both free throws good for Evans.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
Back to Thompson, but Julia with the steal. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Whatever. Hold on. Whoa. Yes, you know.
Just 1 quarter left in regulation. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for tuning in.
Come on.
Here's Evans. Korver and LeBron are the wing.
Damn.
Channing Frye out there with Thompson.
Ah, yeah.
At the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Shoots. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who was left all alone, seeing the court well.
On deep, Evans sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Still attacking, building on this lead, coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
That's good. And the Warriors step back down to 8 after they get the basket from Gordon.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And another 3 for Golden State.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter D, and the communication severely lacking there.
From deep. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got 8 points in the quarter.
And as much offense as we saw earlier, I mean, we're seeing even more of it here now late in the game.
What is this, February? Feels like an all-star game is broken out. Neither side willing or able to stop the other.
And he commits the intentional foul. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And now we've got the intentional foul. And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Warriors with possession here. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And so they choose to intentionally foul. No good on that.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get to it once in the first.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. On the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
6-point game, Mark. What you doing?
This team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
Buries it from three-point range. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here on the floor. Gordon for 3. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And memo to the rest of the team. Continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
And they go to the intentional foul. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Evans.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle. When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Thompson for 3. And inside from three-point range. And the Warriors lead by 9.
Wow, from way downtown, Thompson's ready to shoot. His confidence right now through the roof.
Talk about clutch. He has been fired.
And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good.
Come on, what are you doing?
And both free throws good for Evans. For Cleveland, they've won 7 of 7 from the field to start the final quarter. An amazing start. And it's Jordan missing.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
He plays such a great two-way player, a tremendous shooter. A good job playing perimeter guys, both point guards and two guards for his position.
Lets it go from deep. And the free ball is good.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And this could be the old hack-a-shack strategy here. We're seeing this more and more in the NBA, making a 4 free throw shooter come through at the line.
Can't make the second free throw either. Listen both. The Cavaliers trail by 8. And here's Gordon from outside. Knocks down the free ball.
Fantastic there, just especially against the taller defender.
And so they foul intentionally. And that one falls for Evans. And both free throws good for Evans. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here, and the call will go against the College. That's his 6th foul. He'll watch the rest of the game from the bench.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. 7-point differential.
Damn, come on, man. Shit.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. Cleveland now, time running out. This one for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on these step up to stop.
Hey.
So the first one drops, and that increases for the lead to 6. And the second free throw, no good. A tough throw there. He put it. It's the 3-point foul.
He's just living
Seems to be taking it on his shoulder aggressively to shrink this
Yeah, I'm on cook. Oh, yeah. Let me finish this. We got a minute left.
At the line, it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
Yeah, Vonna, what you gonna do? Come on, stop playing. Be for real. Okay. Bang!
He's a guy
2-point game.
for a big goal like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. They're up by 2. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Flash.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be.
You're not gonna be the player of the game. You were playing the game last game.
Just move. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Oldham.
Thanks, Kevin. It was Steve Kerr to his team during the break. This is a close game, as you know, and he sounded extremely confident. He told the players, don't let up now, guys. This is when we make our move. Right now. Kevin?
Take your food.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
No!
It's Gordon. And there's a...
Get her food out. Hurry up, get her food out. So you put her food on, I know it's done. Put it on the plate. I know. Mama Bonham. That's daddy. Don't touch. What? Mom. Oh, foul!
Sometimes it just comes down to sheer will. Taking challenges head on because you need those.
Miss.
Well, I mean, a semi.
Come on. Idiot!
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
The Warriors lead, and an intentional foul right there. And he misses
Varner, stop doing that on purpose. No, stop playing. You're going to lose. You need to stop.
And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. So far, we've seen them be a bit careful.
Whoa!
Simply put, how they play this. Reel it in and show some interest.
Oh, that went in! Oh, that. Come on, Varner, stop playing.
Hitting the big shot.
You want a virgin lose?
Yeah!
You got to make both of these, Varner.
He sinks the push free throw. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball.
It's like the more that's at stake, the more he
Varner, what are you doing? Come on.
To take the lead. Nails the triple.
49 seconds left.
To extend to their shooters. They have been fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
Well, you want to talk about taking the wind out of a crowd's sails. You need to take the lead just moments after.
Come on, Varner, you going to virgin. You losing.
And another 3 for Golden State.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trade.
A little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Cavaliers with the rebound. Gordon against Evans. Outside Gordon. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top of it. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continue to wait out until the very last moment to see it.
And there's so many times when you see these tight games won at home.
Good.